Welcome to this week's edition of the Bronco Weekly Sports Wrap. I'm Denzel Johnson.
And I'm Cali Reis. Well, the women's water polo team kicked off the start of their season this past weekend, playing in 3 matches. The Broncos finished the weekend strong after falling to number 6 Hawaii, but picking up wins against number 13 Michigan and Cal State Monterey Bay. Good luck to the team as they compete in the UCSD Triton Invitational next weekend. So Denzel, you guys had quite the matchup against number 23 Gonzaga last week.
We did. And I'd like to give a special shout out to all the Rough Riders that came out to support us. It really means a lot to us when we have a lot of students in the stands. It's tough to lose with only 1.9 seconds left, but we had to keep our heads up because there's a lot of season left to be played. Senior John MacArthur stopped by earlier to talk about the weekend.
So John, you made some great plays in the Gonzaga game. I know it was a tough loss and it happened to be your birthday, so how was the day for you?
Yeah, well, it was a tough loss, but regardless, it was a great birthday. I mean, 22 years old, and I'm feeling old. Can't believe it. And, I really enjoyed it. Got to see my friends and family and was surrounded by great people. So, on the whole, it was a pretty good birthday, despite the outcome of the game.
So, after the game, I know you guys weren't feeling that great, but what were some of the thoughts running through your mind?
Well, one of the main things that I know me and Evan talked about the most was we came in our freshman year and we beat Gonzaga, and it was an amazing experience. The students stormed the court, and it was just such a great feeling. And we wanted to kind of go out the way we came in, so that was the thing we were focusing on. But we played hard and are really proud of our guys. So even though we didn't get there, I'm so proud of the student section that showed up, which was an amazing crowd to play in front of, and the effort that our team gave.
So despite the outcome of the game, does the team have any regrets with the way that you guys played?
I don't think we have any regrets at all, to be honest with you. We all played really hard, and it was a big game. I'm proud of a lot of my teammates who stepped up, made a lot of big plays. And even though we kind of came down to that last shot, I mean, that's college basketball. That's why it's so exciting. So sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some.
Well, thanks, John.
We now travel to Utah to play BYU on Thursday at 8 and again at USD on Saturday at 7.
Well, women's basketball fell in another 2-game weekend on the road against Portland and Gonzaga. The team now plays BYU this Thursday at 7 p.m. and on Saturday against USD at 2.
At the ITA kickoff, the number 57 women's tennis team upset number 50 UNLV. Senior Stephanie Scars stopped by earlier today to talk about the weekend.
Hi, I'm Sarah Jackson here with Stephanie Scars. So, Stephanie, you just opened your spring season with an upset win over number 50 UNLV. How do you feel about that?
Oh, well, that was a great win for our team. It was a big morale booster. It's only early in the season, but it's great to get that win. It gives us confidence going forward. And I know everyone's just even more motivated to work hard. The results have paid. We've got a big win already. So, yeah, why not keep working harder?
So with some time off of matches, what is your team doing for preparation?
Okay, with this break before our next match, we've been working a little harder with Sherman in the gym, a bit more conditioning and longer hours on the court. Yeah.
With your next match coming up against Stanford, which is kind of a rivalry here for Santa Clara, what are some of your team goals?
Okay, so our team goals, we want to always compete with toughness, especially against these top teams like Stanford, show them we can keep with them. And another big one is always support and encourage each other, whatever court you're on, to try and pump up your teammates from court 1 to court 6. So just try and focus on that, and hopefully we can pull an upset at Stanford.
All right, thanks, Steph.
Again, women's tennis has 2 weeks off before competing at Stanford on February 14th.
Number 71 men's tennis swept their doubleheader this past weekend, beating UC Santa Cruz and Sonoma State, both by a 4-0 final. The team will now have a 2-week break from competition. Senior John Lamble came by earlier to talk about the matches.
So congratulations on your sweep against UC Santa Cruz and Sonoma State. How does the team feel after that performance?
Well, we're all really happy after those 2 wins this weekend. We're happy after every win that we get. Against UC Santa Cruz, which was our first match on Saturday, we had a rough start in the beginning with doubles. We were down in 2 out of the 3 matches, but we ended up coming back and getting that doubles point. And then in singles, we got in a roll and dominated pretty much the whole way through. And then in the Sonoma State match, we dominated in both doubles and singles. And one guy on our team, Mikhail, got his first singles win in college, so I'm happy for him.
With having a doubleheader, you yourself have to play in 2 singles matches and 2 doubles matches. How do you prepare for a weekend like that?
Well, I mean, the day before, I made sure I was really taking it easy. It helps that I don't have class on Friday, so I was just relaxing, made sure I got to bed early, and was mentally preparing for the weekend.
All right, thank you. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Again, men's tennis has a 2-week break, and we'll pick back up with matches on February 16th and 20th.
Well, that's going to do it for this week's Bronco Weekly Sports Wrap. Go Broncos! Denzel, you guys had quite the matchup against number 23. That was it. Oh shoot, that was it. Oh my god, that sounded so wrong. Shoot, that was good.
That was good. Battle, but it's a long season and we have to keep moving because the games come. Here we go.
Sorry, yawning.
Okay.
Not because of you.
Sure.
Portland and Gonzaga. The team now plays BYU this Thursday at 7 p.m.
Oh wait, you're we're looking at the camera when you start saying the team now plays BYU?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't looking at
Yeah.
it. Oh, I'm glad we did.
Good?